What's up, Pathways Church? Welcome to today's Daily Dose. I'm your worship pastor, Nathan Purifoy, and I'm super excited to be hanging out with you and telling you some of my favorite Bible stories from when I was a kid. We're going to go through 5 Bible stories this week that are super popular kid stories because I've been talking to some people recently that have mentioned things, people that are mature Christians, people that are adults that know the Bible pretty well, have a strong relationship with Jesus, and they get some of these details on simple kid stories mixed up. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. But right now is a great opportunity for us to refresh and see the principles of God in every story in the Bible. So we're going to go all the way back to the Old Testament for a lot of these, starting with David and Goliath. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, you can read this story, and it talks about David, the youngest of 12 brothers, while he's a young boy, a teenager. His father's name was Jesse. And right now, at this point in time, Israel was about to be in a war with the Philistines. And the Philistines were this giant race of people. They were huge, and they met across this deep valley, and the Philistines showed up and were mocking the Israelites and their God. And there was one Philistine specifically named Goliath. Goliath would come out every single day and stand in the valley and mock the God of the Israelites. And David's 11 brothers, all older than him, were in the front lines of this battle. So they were standing there, and all of the Israelites were too afraid to actually go fight. So the battle hadn't even started yet. They're just watching this Philistine, Goliath, day after day, and they're afraid because these people are so huge. So one day, while David is out taking care of his sheep, Jesse goes to him and he asks him to take food to the front lines to his brothers and to bring back a report of what's going on. So David does. He takes his basket of food, goes to his brothers, and he sees the scene. He sees where Goliath is coming out mocking the Israelites every single day. And David gets angry. David is the youngest and the smallest of the people out there, probably. He's probably one of the only people out there that's a child, definitely too young to actually be in the military at the time. And he gets angry and decides he is going to fight Goliath. He's going to fight for the honor of all of Israel and for God. He's going to fight and take out this giant. So David, he rejects all of the help that he's offered. He doesn't take any armor. He doesn't take anybody else's weapons. He just takes his sling, the slingshot that he uses as a shepherd to keep animals away, to keep predators away from his sheep. He just has this sling. So he goes, picks 5 smooth rocks, and he goes out to the battlefield to fight Goliath. And when he does, he's got 5 rocks, but we all know it only took 1 rock. He slings this rock right into Goliath's head, and it kills him. David fights this battle not by his own strength, but by the strength of God. He makes it especially clear that the God that helped him fight off lions and bears and protect his sheep all these years would be the same God that helps him take out this giant. And he was right. God was with him every step of the way. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I'll see you tomorrow with another Bible story.